Hey guys, so I want to share like a story with you guys. So when I first left Nigeria and I went to Kuwait, um, I was supposed to be in grade 8 or 9, but the principal put me in grade 7 because she said I was too small to be in grade 8 or 9. They were about to put me because in their belief, they feel like you're supposed to be graduating when you're turning 18 or you're actually 18. So that's why. Anyway, so in grade 7, we had a subject called library where we just go to the library and get stories or books or whatsoever and read there for 1 hour. I always sit in this in the front because you know how a dining table is. So that's how the library table is. It's kind of like very huge and round. So people just sit around like. So I always sit in the front side, and there's this group of friends that always come to me and they tell me to stand up for them to sit. So in my mind, I'm being considerate and I'm just like, okay, maybe because they're big in number, or they're 6 or 5. So I'm saying to my mind, okay, maybe sitting on the other side is not comfortable for them. So I'm just going to stand up and go sit another place. So it keeps happening every time. So I decided that since instead of these people always making me stand up from the front and going back to the back place or the middle to sit, I'm just going to change my seat and start sitting in the middle of the back since that place is more convenient for them because that's what I thought because I was just being considerate. So I changed my seat to the middle. I think in the middle. I sat that day in the middle. And these girls came to me and they're like, can you stand up for us to sit down? That's when I realized that these people were actually bullying me and I thought I was being considerate. I said, okay, no problem. That time I stood up. I think I stood up. It was when I stood up and I sat somewhere else, I realized it occurs to me that what did I just do? Like, these people are actually bullying me. Anyway, so the next time, they came again. And this time around, I sat where I used to sit, like where I usually sit, which is in the front. And they came again and they're like, can you please stand up for us to sit? And I told them no. It was so strange to them because they are used to me saying yes always. So they said again, maybe I didn't hear it, but I don't know why she repeated herself. Because she repeated herself. She's like, can you please stand up for us to sit down? I said no. I told them no. So they were shocked because that's the first time they're hearing no from me. And so anyways, when they found out that I'm actually serious, they went to sit somewhere else. And so the next time they came again, and this time around, I didn't even reply them. I just ignored them like no one was talking to me. They keep saying, can you please? I just did like no one was talking to me. Because how dare you tell me to stand up from where I'm sitting for you to sit? It occurred to me that day that they made me change my seat from the middle to I don't know where they want me to sit. So it occurred to me that they were actually bullying me. They did that one more time, and as usual, I ignored them like no one was talking to me. So they didn't do it again because they found out that I'm not actually going to be standing up for them again like I used to. Anyway, so that was that. And in grade 8 also, there's this group of boys that always like laughing at me or making jest of me, like just saying annoying things about me, trying to bully me or bully me, not trying, they were actually bullying me a lot. So I always used to reply them and have an outburst and all that. So I got tired of it and I said to myself, you know what, whenever they do all those kind of things, trying to say funny things or laughing at me and all that, I'm just gonna ignore them and pretend like no one's talking to me. So the day I decided to do that, they came again as usual, trying to laugh at me or saying annoying things to piss me off. And I didn't even answer them. I just pretended like no one was talking to me and ignored them. And so they did it this second time, did it the third time. Guess what? Within 1 week, these boys stopped doing that thing. So I realized that the fun these boys were having was me replying them or them seeing me angry. So once they were not seeing that reaction from me again, and I was not replying them or they were not seeing me angry, it wasn't fun for them again. So they gave up, and that's how I got my rest. And this is what happens to believers when things are not going our way or things are going left when we want it to go right. We start questioning God, becoming depressed or sad, feeling discouraged, having negative thoughts in our mind, or saying negative confession, fueling the problem because there is power in the tongue. And that is exactly what the devil is enjoying. He's having a time of his life seeing us in such state, seeing us discouraged, sad, depressed, and so on. And he's going to keep giving you back to back, because you can see that in every situation that happens when things are not going your way, or let's say in negative situations, you have the same reaction. And he's going to keep giving you back to back. But when in negative situations, or when things are not going your way, and you remain calm and pray to God to strengthen you in this phase of life you are in. If you don't have strength to pray to God, you can sing praises to Him. Even though you can't sing it with your mouth at that point in time, you can put worship songs and let it saturate your environment. And if you can't do both of them, you can just remain calm and try not to entertain negative thoughts that try and come in your mind. Because it's normal, sometimes we have negative thoughts when things in such situations. So, and I'm not saying this is easy. I'm saying with time, if you train yourself not to give things reaction that is not worth it, you're going to see things are not going to be hitting you back to back again, because the reaction the devil wants from you, he's no longer getting it. So it's no longer fun for him. And I'm not saying that problems won't come your way because you're now calm when things are not going your way. But I'm saying that it will be less frequent, not so frequent, because the reaction the devil wants from you, he's no longer getting it. So it won't be that often.